All right, hello and welcome everyone to the Size Champs semifinals. We are watching Malta versus Bienchen, and this is this is game one. Uh, Bienchen is the most recent small games champion, and Malta has been won small games a couple of seasons back. So I think Malta would be the favorite uh, in this match, but we will see. Both player... No, actually, Malta opts to open with Silver Potion, while Bienchen opened double Silver. And so Malta is going to go for Cursing with Familiar. Meanwhile, Bienchen will just try to fight this off by exiling curses with Sanctuary. And Bienchen has never got the potion still, so she is going to absorb all 10 curses, most likely, this game. But I do like outside of that, I do like the opening for Bienchen. I think we want a third Sanctuary here. Den of Sin is also fine because we can play the Sanctuaries more this way. What's going on this board? We have Sanctuary for Finning. We don't have a whole lot in the way of draw. It's just Den of Sin and Shantytown sometimes. If if the luck, or not luck, but if we don't have any action cards, it's probably going to be rare. Um, yeah, and I don't hate Vincent's position, although she is going to be a lot of points down. For payload, I think we eventually want maybe even Explorer to gain silvers and golds to your hand. Oh, and Vincent is going to opt for a potion to gain familiars. This is a little bit late, but they will still... Gaining a familiar here will be... A familiar gained right now will still be able to uh, give away 2 or 3 curses, or rather, the familiar gained on the next Bienchen shuffle to maybe prevent the curse split to be lost badly. I'm not sure that I would have opted for this potion, but here we are. Malta does have... okay, Malta is already saying that they don't like the number of familiars that they have in the deck, and that is understandable. Um, yeah, that is so. But it's okay. Bienshin also got their familiar. I think that should be the only one that she gets, most likely, because the curses, yes, they are going to be running out about now. Yeah, I do agree that 3 familiars is totally fine, but well, if they don't like their strategy, then whatever. Oh, I don't like this gold. I think there is a lot more building to be done still here. Yeah, and there is Duchy Duke on this board, and there's Sanctuary to hold on to Duchy Duke, so the we can uh we can build for a long, long time. Please don't take the familiar, Bienchen. Yes, alright, I like this. I like the Den of Sin a lot more. A familiar would not have done a whole lot. And Bienchen has 7 exiled cards, despite taking a lot of the curses. 7 curses, I guess. The position of her, like, her position is really looking pretty solid. And having 2 sanctuaries versus 1 is really, really good here. Not sure why does she have a walled village in the deck. Yeah, I'm not convinced that this walled village is ever going to do anything, but sure. Having a shantytown, one shantytown for both of them is really good. Oh, there's also Alliance on this board. That might come up. Uh, I would love to see them going for re-sanctuaries. UI treasury? What do you mean? Oh, there is a treasury. There has been a treasury bought. Not a fan of that, but with Alliance, does treasury say uh, if you didn't buy a victory card? Okay, with Alliance you can always public the treasury. It's not the worst thing. Uh, I'm not sure. I think free buys is more than enough at this stage of the game. There is going to be some moment where we will want a fourth buy, but it's not yet. Malta's already provincing. Um, it's Sanctuary makes it okay, but on the other hand, there is Duchy Duke. I don't. Yeah, I'm not in love with the province. I think we can do better than this. Fortunately for Malta, they have wait, they have gained, they have won the curse split 9-1, so their position is looking very good even despite that province. But maybe. Oh, and yeah, if we are just hitting 6, this province choice was not great at all. There's a lot of space for Bienchen to come back. Yeah, but we don't have an explorer, and we didn't buy an explorer last time where we had 6. So I'm not sure what the plan with that province is. Oh, yeah, Alliance. I'm not sure that like Alliance looks like the best scoring in the vacuum, but in this situation where Malta's probably going to be taking provinces aggressively, I'd be looking at Duchy Duke or Bienchen. Emporia. Okay, I don't really know what this province is about. Yeah, but the 9 curses is really what is going to make the difference here. Uh, I don't. I'm not sure that we want more sanctuaries. The unfortunate part for Bienchen is that, well, she has 2 shanties, and shanties are not very shanties are not very good together. Mm, yeah, these familiars. Okay, we're just playing our deck of cantrips, and we exiled this province. So yeah, the province was just a waste. And yeah, Malta is probably just going to look to be winning this game based on the fact I'm giving 9 curses, and there is going to be a third pile running out probably pretty soon after Emporia run out, but that would be probably dense. Yeah, I would be expecting dense to be running out much faster than provinces, for example, or before provinces were touched. Yeah, but this is just yeah. Game 1 seems like it's going to go to Malta because their deck is very likely to be able to province pretty consistently from now on. Although Bienchen is going to have a good turn here. Yeah, but this looks like it's going to hit 8. Oh, we exiled a familiar. Sure, I guess it blocks our patricians. I'd much rather exile a province. Oh, we hit 15, yeah. Uh, Missing an open buy in the first shuffle. Okay. All right. That was game one. And that went to Malta. Uh, at least this was, well, I think the most important thing in that kingdom was just to get familiar and give out a lot of curses to the opponent. And once the curse split was 9-1, uh, then yeah, then it was pretty over. Okay, the second kingdom. What do we have here? We have advisor and we have wild hunt and black cat and alchemist as our draw options. Uh, and we have a village with a squire that supports black cat and wild hunt. Um, hmm. Outside of that, I'm not sure. There's a way of the monkey as plus buy, so we want to be building. And there's black cat, so we want to be building. And we probably actually will eventually want to take guardians so that we can get black catted. There's a bishop. Oh, the bishop is the only trashing. That's quite funny. In that case, I well, the guardian, I would imagine the attack. Oh, wait. Until your next turn. Oh, it doesn't work. Yeah, the guardian cannot be in play, right? So it doesn't stop the black cat. You're right, Sean. Uh, hmm. Yeah, I do think we want to be doing alchemist, so I do think we want to be opening potion and probably silver with the potion so that we can hit free potion. And just not be very happy about this because the Squire Wild Hunt based engine just does not seem consistent enough. Uh, Bienchen is scoring some points with this bishop, which might not be worth might be worth something. Although I'm not sure, like, because I don't really consider bishop trashing because it trashes for both you and the opponent. That's not great. Wait, someone got two potions? How did that happen? Oh, Malta has two potions. Um, yeah, bishop in the open. Yeah, we are helping the opponent as much as we are helping ourselves. And two potions is not crazy, although I'm not sure that I like it as much with Bienchen1's bishop trashing for us. And there are also idols, and Bienchen seems to be looking to play some squares with wild hunts as well. Who is the one with the advisor? Gains an advisor. It's Bienchen with an advisor. Does Malta have three alchemists then? Yeah, the idols, I'm not the big fan of them. Although if we hit boons like this, it's it's pretty good. Mm. Yeah, I'm not a fan of the second potion either, but it is fine. This is a game. This is size size game champions, a small games edition. So these are two small game champions. So you would expect these players to be medium games level, and I think Vincent for sure is playing in medium games, and I'm not sure about Malta. I think they might be. Mm, hmm. Okay, and Yeah, Malta looks to have gotten an early lead on alchemists, and they are giving away curses with these idols, which I don't like these idols. I would prefer to have some advisors. Would prefer to be buying advisors here for sure. Um, yeah, but Bienchen1's deck not looking that promising. Oh, we gave them an idol. Not the biggest fan of that. I guess this bishop is going to start becoming good for Bienchen now that Malta is top decking 5 alchemists pretty much every time. And I, as much as I don't like these idols for Bienchen, they have been really serving her well with both trash boon and a workshop boon, or whatever they are called. I don't Earth's gift and Flame's gift. Right. Those are the names. Um, Theory puzzle, yeah, yeah. It's a good puzzle for sure. Okay. Well, go check out if you're interested in when bishops opening with a bishop is the best. Go check out Theory puzzles after this match. And yeah. Okay. We have 9 money. What are we looking to buy here? I'd probably be looking for Wild Hunts and Squires since we don't have a whole lot going on with the Alchemist, but we do have some points for whatever that's worth. In the kingdom that I was gonna say in the kingdom that it's pretty, but this kingdom is pretty good with. I was gonna say in a kingdom that isn't great with buys, but this kingdom is actually pretty good with buys because we have squires and we do have deck control eventually with the alchemists and advisors. I would like to see Malta get pretty sure double advisor, yes. Some supplementary board control tools. Um, why why did you what? Why did you open why did you open Bishop in Bishop Fortress? I don't really understand. Anyway, I'll go I'll get back to looking at what's going on in this game. I think Sewers and Bishop being the only trashing is a pretty good case for Bishop. I would go there, and that's about my first thought. Uh, Anyways, Malta looks to be drawing their deck, and looks to be gaining wisps. I would be, hmm, I was gonna say I'd be interested in trashing these potions, but we don't actually have trashing as Malta. The only trashing is uh, comes from Bienchen1's deck, and we do. Although this looks like a pretty decent turn for Bienchen1, and I think. Oh, did Malta get a wild hunt? I think they did. I think they have one wild hunt. Mm. Oh, that's wait. Is that how the Sewers Bishop works? So I don't remember your exact text on Sewers. Oh, I guess if the opponent gets Sewers, yes. Uh, that is true. Hmm. Oh, oh yes, Bienchen did not play potion. That is very unfortunate. And this turn is going to be a dud. On ah, it's yeah, but we do have a black cat, so maybe this black cat draws as a squire or an alchemist. Once Malta goes for a province here or the vineyard. Nice, two squires, perfect. And yeah, I'm not that big of a fan of what Malta is uh, is doing here with these this provincing. And I think Bienchen has a lot of time to. Oh, I did not want the silver, but whatever you say, idol. I want to. Yeah, I want a triple advisor here instead of, or maybe squires and wild hunts. Cats, I'm not sure that we have terminal space for cats, but maybe we do. Um, yeah. Oh, the alchemist split is 7-3. Hmm. That yeah, that is very unfortunate for Bienchen because they both have a potion in their deck, and they both would really like to be able to be buying alchemists. Anyway, I'm not sure that Malta is going to be able to draw their deck because of the nature of their because of how many green cards are there. So there's definitely, although their deck is very dot proof with those double potions top decking alchemists every time. Mm, yeah, you probably will take the gold. There's only 10 that they've hit. Eventually, they will miss their potion if they keep on greening, and that will open the door for Bienchen to um, get some scoring chances there. Yeah, this doesn't look great. Yeah. This looks like it'll be a 2-0 for Malta. Mm, is there okay, the points are not there are many action cards in Biensen's deck. That was a lot of points from that vineyard. Okay, there's still no potion in Malta's hand. That looks scary. If we oh I don't like this playing this wild hunt for as monkey. I we did not draw to our potion. Hello? Our next turn is going to be a disaster for Malta. Yes, the bishop seems also pretty important, but yeah, the next is not only the next turn, the next 3 turns, or at least 2 turns for Malta are going to be duds because these 12 cards do not have card draw in them. Because the only card draw in their deck is are those alchemists that are all in the discard right now. And if Bienchen gets a couple of black cats in the starting hand too, although that doesn't look very likely, because there are. Oh, why did we? What? Why didn't we keep going? Yeah, I really wanted to play a draw. This black cat is a draw. There are plenty of squires in our deck if we are really concerned about plus buy, and there's also Way of the Monkey. I wanted those 2 extra cards. 5 potion. Duchy. Okay, I would prefer to have taken an advisor or any draw card, probably a squire. Okay, there. Uh, yeah, if you have a chance to take a province, you definitely take province as Bienchen here. So we have enough money to do this and to discard a copper. Match, it's 1-0 for Malta right now. And yeah, hey. Oh, I guess you're not in the voice chat. But oh, we did not. Why did we not take a card of that? We're buying two duchies. Sure, I guess. Uh, we like that's fine. Okay. Malta is going to be able to province here, but then provincing means not getting a vineyard. Hmm. Oh, and we go for a vineyard instead. I I definitely would rather have Monkey the advisor than playing it. I think getting a province and a vineyard. Uh, Bienchen would how I'm not following this. How would Bienchen win? Uh, if they provinced or oh, if they took province, okay. Anyway, this Malta just needs to hit 2 if they can province. Okay. Oh, there was a spot where they took 3 duchies instead of just going for provinces. Okay, well, I think we have to keep going. Maybe we get these points of Wild Hunt. There's a hope. Oh, there's no hope anymore. Unless, no, there's no hope anymore. That's a wisp. Did that give us points? I don't. I'm not sure. All right, we for sure take province duchy because we lose to 2, and yeah, I mean we lose anyway. Unless somehow idol decides to. Is there a way for this idol to give a boon that would mess up Malta? Don't think so, right? Okay, that does not mess up Malta. Okay, well, it is 2-0 for Malta, but these games have been very close, and it's definitely mm, it it's definitely like Bienchen was saying before this game that they're playing that she's playing very poorly, and I don't think that's very true. Like this is still a pretty decent level of play for Bienchen. All right. Okay, we have a new board, and we have Royal Blacksmith, Smithy, and Magpie as draw here. We do not. I do not see a village, a way to get a village. So Smithy and Royal Blacksmith are not very don't look very strong. It seems as though we are just going to play with magpies and conspirators. Although there isn't really trashing. Oh no, there's a remake. There's a remake for trashing. There's excellent trashing. Yeah, so we are just remaking our deck, and then we are playing with magpies and conspirators, and yeah, that's the deck. And Malta has a remake. Bienchen does not. Maybe we can hit a forge, and we can play with forge as our terminal. No, we thought they could remake. Yeah, that is probably better. Yeah, we don't want to fall too far behind on magpies. Uh, I don't know what the format is actually. Yeah. Pixie, what is the format? Oh, it's first to 3.5. Okay, so we are in for a pretty long match. And gains a magpie. How's the magpie split looking? Malta has gotten one, Bienchen. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, it seems that the magpie split went 7-3 to Malta. Um, yeah, that is not good because now Malta can just remake all of their estates into silvers, then silvers into conspirators, and then they can buy a gold, which is questionable. I would have much preferred to play with just magpies and conspirators. Yeah, but Bienchen is getting a tough some tough games here. With yeah, they drew 3 coppers and then they did not multiply their magpie. They managed to top deck the remake, so that was something, but losing the magpie split, it really prevents you from playing this conspirator thing because you just don't have enough cantrips to make conspirator work. Fortunately, Malta is not doing cantrips conspirators either, but they are just going to province really quickly. Well, if we are provincing though, why are we not buying a province there? Why are we buying a gold? And why did we? I mean, I'm still more of a fan of that play than. Mm, no, actually not. I'm not even a fan of that play. I think if our deck does province, we should be provincing. We've put way too much gold in our deck to be doing anything else here. I don't think this conspirator does a whole lot for us if we are Bienchen. Um, was it bad? Like we only have three magpies, so I think we are kind of forced to play some sort of money thing there as Bienchen. And unfortunately, that's not in her soul to play some sort of money things. So yeah. It's going to be difficult. Okay, so are we going to... Those 5 cards are really not good if we're Malta, right? There, there is one magpie in there. And there's probably a gold and some coppers. And if we went double... Okay, yeah, and a silver. We went double conspirator. Okay, I guess we are flipping to the conspirator deck, but it's not a very good deck. The conspirator deck is not very good if you have a bunch of treasures in it. And that's the problem. Mm, yeah, and as Bienchen, we are just kind of sad because we have 3 magpies. And I think what we are supposed to do I know what I would have done is I would have just tried to buy a bunch of gold and some smithies and just play a money deck and just pretend like those magpies will never be drawn dead of smithy and hope that this works out. Not sure if that's the best way to play. Okay, yeah, and Malta is just going off. Yeah, that is also a way to do it, Sean, for sure. Can we could have remade this province to millet. I think this is way better. Yeah, I do. Oh, we had eight if we. I think. Okay. I think neither Wandering Winder nor Chorus are in the voice chat. Oh no, Chorus is okay. Yeah. So with free magpies is what we are talking about. Uh, after losing the magpie split 7-3, Shanahan suggests to just buy only money. Yeah, and this game, it was just it was just sad because yeah, we had Bienchen just lost the magpie split, and yeah, and that was just the game because you can't make the conspirator deck with three magpies, and I don't know what to do. And there's Populate on this board, and Populate is one of my favorite, if not the favorite event. I'm not sure if it looks good here. It probably doesn't. Uh, okay, yeah, yeah. That was. I am just not going to comment about that. Mm, yeah, Bienchen has been getting some really rough shuffles. Um, Malta? Hello? Why did we open with a warehouse? What does that do? Uh, warehouse carpenter. So what I'd be looking in this kingdom is to get probably to research to get trashed. I don't. Ew, not the fan of this carpenter. And what are we doing? And we are trying to play get a gold, get encampments, and we are trying to draw encampments, and then we use royal carriage for hmm, royal carriage on encampments, I suppose. And our payload is like kiln, maybe. Kiln is a terrible payload though, not enough. But maybe kiln on golds or on plunders, if plunders don't run out. Anyways, encampments, plunders, golds, some rail carriage, some kiln. Um, that's probably the name of the game here. Uh, Charm Peddler. Oh, oh yeah, that I completely missed that there is a charm on this board. Yes, Charm Peddler would be a thing if we had a little bit better trashing, but I don't think we have better trashing. The trashing is not very good. Yeah, I would love to see a gold from Bienchen. Now, usually gold's not a good card, but here is a draw card. Yeah, I would not mind Charm Peddler, but we would need research. Wait, how did we have? Oh, we bought Wedding. Well, since we have encampment, I don't hate it. And I think here with free, okay, we just let the encampment go. Sure, we can workshop for the encampment. Hmm. And I think we should be getting a second research as Bienchen. Or we could also buy the encampment. Yeah, sure. Encampments are important. I I'm not a big fan of the silver, so I think I would research the silver, maybe even, but no, actually not because we're going into a shuffle. Uh, okay, yeah, and we weddinged. That's pretty good. What is the encampment split? Yeah, well, Bienchen has trashing, while Malta, or did they? Okay, Malta just bought the trashing card on the previous turn. So Malta has not trashed a single card, I think? Is that right? And Bienchen has trashed 7? Or am I imagining things? Uh, Also, does populate gain 1 card from each action supply pile. So populate will give you a plunder, yes. That's where I was going first. Thanks, Shanahan. I still want another research, and yes, Bienchen is very absolutely. I hate this silver, and I want to get rid of it. By charm, what is charm doing? It's getting us royal carriages, maybe. Okay, I don't mind it. All the fives. I mean the fives that are good are only plunder and royal carriage. Yes, we absolutely need another research. Oh, we don't need less research. We needed more research. Oh, oh no. We don't want. No, we don't want more silver. Silver is a terrible card in this kingdom. We want our treasures to be plunders and golds, not silvers. We do have more encampments, right? Uh, okay, let's populate here, right? I want to populate. I am way too big fan of populate, but I did want to populate there. Oh no, we do have a research. Right? When did we gain a research? Okay, we did gain a research at some point. That's good. We should gain another one because we need more research. Oh, okay. Uh yes, popular does gain a plunder. Please get rid of the silver. Just just get rid of the silver. Or this carpenter. I wouldn't mind getting rid of this carpenter too. It's not a great card. Although it does remodel golds into provinces once the plunders run out. Yeah. Yeah, it's not a great card right now. Oh, oh no. Why do we think that silver is a good card? Alright, we are going to gain a plunder and a peddler. I think Bienchen has 3 encampments, so that's very good for her. And we are starting to score with plunders, and I think Bienchen is going to see them a lot more often. Although Malta does have a royal carriage, and that royal carriage is going to do a lot for them. But Malta is gaining silvers, so that's not going to do a lot good for them. Yeah. And we should research this copper because we don't want to trigger this shuffle if we are Malta, or we trust the silver. Okay, maybe uh, maybe Bienchen looks at what Malta just did and tries the silver and figures out. Yes, I wanted to research a copper there so that we don't have to trigger that shuffle. Maybe Bienchen looks at these silvers and says, okay, these silvers look terrible. Yes, we are playing the trading post. Hell yeah. Let's get rid of these silvers. And I guess we're playing this for plus buy. And I would like to populate. Let's press the 10 cost button now. Damn it. I don't think populate's that good here again, but it's not terrible. And I think that's good enough. It doesn't gain cobbler. That's a positive actually. Mm, okay, can we? We should research this estate. How far is Bienchen from Joachimsthal? No idea. What is Joachimsthal? Oh, I should not be doing that on the recording. Okay, I'll check that later, maybe. Hmm. Okay, we want to. I think I'm down to trigger this shuffle. I don't think a whole lot of good is here, and I want to get rid of. Oh, it's a very famous silver mine. Okay. Well, this game looks like her heart is pretty close to Joachimsthal. Okay, I still want a populate, mostly because it's a 10 cost research. It also gains a royal carriage and a peddler. Mm. Got the charm. We have 10, and there's a button that costs 10. Uh, oh, the coins minted their thalers. Yes, I've heard the name thaler before. Uh, oh, why didn't we buy the royal carriage there? I really wanted. I mean, I want another research and I want a royal carriage, so that's why I want to populate. We're not playing this trading post, unfortunately. And we have 10 again. Oh, research peddler is a draw. But we have only one research. Alright, we keep on hitting 10. Okay, that's fair. That's going to lead to winning the game. I am worried if I'm Bienchen. I think if Bienchen fires off this encampment, she might lose it. Because I don't think there is a gold or a plunder. Maybe there's one gold or one plunder left. But there's not a whole lot of stuff going on of that. So I think I want to just research a silver. Next Bienchen turn. Remodeled a copper into an estate. Okay, sure. We could do that. That does. Yeah, we can do that. Okay. Are we going to lose this encampment? Or are we going to be principled and not play it? I want to not play it, and I want to just research this over. Research any of those yellow cards is good. I think researching the silver is the best. Yeah, you would have definitely not got it. And I want another research. Oh, why didn't we? We didn't want any card that costs 4 or less. Okay, sure. Sure, we may not have a card that costs 4 or less. Malta is sifting through their things, and they also have a cobbler for some reason. Sure. Again, I don't mind it. I'm not sure what is it doing. They also have a lot of gold. And they're making a province. And they're going to make another province. Bienchen is going to have a really good turn here, probably with the double encampment. And her deck is actually very thin. I do want to play this warehouse, probably with the intention of discarding those silvers and the trading post that we are about to draw. I mean, I want to find the third encampment from this. Do we have a second research? I hope we do, but we probably don't. Because I was very much advocating for that research and we never got it. Uh, yeah, yes. Malta has 3. Oh, it's not the duchy time yet. Oh, and we chose to not play this warehouse. Okay. Sure. We could have played this warehouse and then discarded this province and this trading post from our deck, but I guess we can do that. Yeah, this cobbler, it can gain a warehouse, but Malta has a lot of warehouses already. I don't think that's going to be very good. This game is a really nice example of research draw being very good. Yeah, I would like to see a peddler being researched. We are just going to play peddler. Yes, royal carriage is an excellent card here, and yeah, it is very sad to not see it being played. I'm I'm really surprised that that Malta did not decide, oh, I have this royal carriage card here and it's been doing really well, so I should get more of it. Yeah, that I mean, if we if Bienchen had like 4 royal carriages in their deck, she probably would not need research draw at all. As I say, that Malta should have decided that this royal carriage card has been performing really well. They just chose to kill it and make 3 duchies. Yeah, I'm not sure what that was all about. Hmm. And we are going to see. I mean, I am expecting a dachi. You could, DZ. Yes, you could do that, but that would be very losing. Or okay, maybe you could do that and win the game still because Malta's hand looks terrible. But yeah, Vincent chooses not to do that. Uh, Malta's deck just looks like it doesn't do anything. Wow, those were some those were some terrible cards. Here we have 11 cards in deck. Yes, we probably should have triggered the shuffle if we had the option to do so. Because I did not want to see those cards ever again if I was Malta. Yeah. Bienchen is looking very much in the lead though. Malta needs to get both of the remaining provinces, and I don't think these 24 cards that are in there, I don't think two of them are going to do that. Double estate. I'm not sure what does that accomplish, but sure, we are free to do this. Oh, we have a copper in the warehouse, in the research. Okay, that makes this turn a lot better for Malta. That looks like it's going to be. Oh, okay. What these states accomplished is if Malta double provinces is going to be a tie. But that is wishful thinking because if Malta double provinces, they are probably going to play a plunder alongside this, and then they are going to pass us. So I think we lose if Malta double provinces anyway. Um, in Bienchen1's spot. Okay, I'm not sure what we are thinking about. We play our draw card, and we play our sifting card, and then we pitch two estates and a copper, and then we research a peddler, and we buy a duchy. But research peddler was not on their mind. We can also keep on shrinking our hand. Oh, we have carpenter gold. Well, we're glad to send these free cards right back. You. Oh yes, there was a moment when there was a carpenter and a gold. Oh, carpenter peddler. Yes. All right, carpenter does that. I keep on forgetting. That peddler costs 8. Uh, hmm. Why did we play the charm for money? I wanted a royal carriage to get two duchies. If we are going to go duchies. Anyway, if I'm very willing to just buy a province as Bienchen. We get rid of probably the silver. Probably an average card of in our deck is better than one money. This looks like province duchy to me, and that seems really hard to beat. We could also research one of those cards. Could research this estate too. How much money is this? This is 11? Okay, this does not look like... I can't count. We have two warehouses. Okay, that's nice sifting. yeah, the both players have a blind spot for research peddler or for research. I guess we've seen Malta do some research draw. Bienchen seems to have a blind spot for research draw. Okay, we can research the province and win next turn as Bienchen. So Malta just resigns. All right, that will be game free for Malta. For game free or game four? That was game four, right? Yes, that was game four. So it's game four for Bienchen. We have 3-1. And Malta should hold on with these comments because they're on her way to win the small games. Bienchen has already came back from a heavy deficit. Don't remember how much it was. Uh, but it was basically in the same way that Bienchen had to win every game until the end of the match, and she did. So she's very capable of doing so. I don't remember what the format was in small game semifinals. Sean, can you remind me what the small game semifinal format is? So I could tell that story better, although I've already ruined it probably. um, okay, we have what do we have in this kingdom? We have storyteller, and we have library, and we have magpie, and we have alchemist as draw. We have goons as payload, and goons is that card that's very, very centralizing. I'm not a fan of potion here, but alchemist, it is a draw card, and there's a watchtower also for draw. But I want to be drawing with mostly storyteller and some magpies. Having said that, on 5, I would definitely not be buying a storyteller. Not sure what I would be buying. The magpie looks fine, actually. Oh, pilgrimage is on the board. Yes. It does make it look better, but still doesn't make it look good because I'm much rather pilgrimage, a storyteller, a bandit camp, and a magpie. Hello there. Okay, looks like the magpie luck has reversed from the previous magpie game where Bienchen has hit a magpie, and now she has 3 of them, and yeah, it's just like this. And we are going to draw storytellers, and we are going to be too fast for Malta here on this alchemist plan. Who is on the alchemist plan, I shall say. I do, yeah, I do like the storytellers because we have magpies that we want to play a lot, and I want to play all of the coffers, and I want to play all of the magpies and duplicate them. Hello, and we are hitting 5. I would like a bandit camp because the spoils are both payload and their draw with storyteller, right? Yeah. And yay, more magpie duplicating. Can we do the magpie shuffle, actually? Or do we not have enough magpies in the deck? If we use all of our money for draw... no. I do want to use the coffer to gain something. I probably would like it to be a bandit camp. But I wouldn't mind if that was a baker as well, or a storyteller. Although we do need more money for these storytellers. Maybe we should get a trader at some point to trade the estates into silvers. It's usually not a good trashing, Like, usually Trader is not a good trasher, but with Storyteller, uh, they, they are fine, right? They are some sort of payload. Yes, they're not good, but they're good enough. And yes, Bienchen wins the Magpie split, I think 8-2. And we got enough to goons. I do just want to play the Storyteller, though. Oh, we can turtle it. That's way better. There's Way of the Turtle, right? Did any of them buy a pilgrimage yet? Doesn't look like it. Okay, we should play the silver and we should draw a bunch of cards. And yeah, we want to keep on drawing. I wasn't against playing the goons first, yes, to get more draws, but maybe we have enough. What do we have? We have 2 coppers down there, right? So the magpies are going to pull the coppers, or we are going to leave the magpie on top. That's fine. Yeah, we didn't actually want to play the goons first because we would overdraw. So I'm not exactly sure that Bienchen calculated that. But I'm going to trust that that was the idea, a little bit at least. I'd like to see a bandit camp and a pilgrimage here. Now, we are going to get goons. Trader? I don't. I mean, Trader is still fine, but we seem to have a blind spot for it. And Malta's deck, I'm not paying as much attention to Malta's deck because, well, all they really do is buying alchemists. It's not very exciting. And they also have a farmer's market, which not a great card. I would like to see a pilgrimage here from Bienchen. We have 4. We should not have a blind spot for that because that's a really good event. We're going to buy a bandit camp. That is fine. Because spoils, yeah, spoils are also very good with magpies because you can put them in the discard and then make sure to draw them. I did want to play the bandit camp first. Oh, there is a second potion in Malta's deck again? Oh my god. What are they doing? And we are still not playing these goons before the um, the storyteller, and we did not want to trigger the shuffle, which is dubious to me because the last turn was bad for Bienchen, so I think I would be excited about triggering the shuffle. Maybe. I think they just looked at the board. This is something that. No, why did we buy a copper? Ew. Okay, but Malta just resigned. I think that's something that just players do. I do that a lot too, where you just look at the board, you evaluate the cards, and you see, okay, there's trader for trashing, but I don't really care. Just it's trader is a trasher, but it's not a good trasher, so I'm just going to play without trashing, and we like forget that trader exists. Okay. Mm, I'll be right back. Oh, Cultist is the worst card on this board. Oh, this looks so funny. I love this board just because Cultist is such a bad card already. Okay, how are we drawing cards? We have Haunted Woods as a draw. We have Cultist as a draw that gives more draw to the opponent than ourselves. Fortune Teller. Um, do we have? We don't have. I guess we don't have a way to trash the green cards. So both Fortune Teller and Haunted Woods are really annoying. Oh, we have Rebuild. Okay, we have Rebuild to trash the green card or trash the green cards. Oh yeah, we can rebuild the estate into the distant lands and then put the distant lands on the tavern mat and get away from the Haunted Woods. We have a village in the form of Squire. Hmm. And we can get Finn pretty quickly. Bienchen just opened. Oh no. Bienchen just opened double silver. Are they going for cultist? Did they miss the interaction? Yeah, this. If only there was a way to discard from hand. I don't see one. Unfortunate. So, so getting Finn for rebuild doesn't really work that well. Okay, they both noticed the interaction, I assume, because they did not go for cultists. Hmm. Okay, Bienchen is going to Finn the coffers. I don't mind that. Yeah, and the Malta is going to Finn the estates with rebuild. Very slow way. I wonder if Bienchen is just going to make a rebuild deck and just say, okay, you do your Finning estates thing, and I'm just going to score points. Not sure because I'm not sure what draw engine. What does a draw engine look like in this kingdom? Like cultist is you just don't want that card. Maybe you squire and like maybe you have a bunch of squires and buy ruins so that you can horse them. I wouldn't mind that. Just horses that cost 0 are a pretty good card. Um, yeah. Ooh, ooh, there's a cultist. That's a friendly cultist. Don't follow him to cultist. Just come on, Bienchen. Just do Haunted Woods. Haunted Woods looks great. Hey, Distant Lands. That looks fine. Friendly cultist. Yeah, the squire thing would be really good. If it wasn't for the horse. Nobody bought an estate yet. So Malta. Wait, how does Malta have so many estates? Okay. I want to see a bunch of ruins being. I want. Damn it! I wanted the squire to be played for buys, and I wanted to buy a bunch of ruins. so that we can horse them. None of the runes allows you to discard from hand. Survivors only lets you discard from the top of your deck, unfortunately. Alright, friendly cultist. Okay, I'm not sure what Malta's deck does, because that deck is going to be too thin for rebuilds to work. So I think the idea for Bienchen to just slowly buy rebuilds and convert their green cards into estates is going to work out. We're going to bonfire these coffers. That is fine. The other thing to do there was to kill those squires and make haunted woods. I think that was, yeah, bonfiring squires into haunted woods was something worth doing. Although then our rebuild plan doesn't work as well. Oh, that's interesting, Charles. I don't know how rebuild decks work. Do you just buy duchies and convert them into provinces? Or what do you do in a rebuild deck? I would rather buy duchies. Okay. Yeah, because you're trying to hit. Yeah, your deck is pretty well set up to hit 5 because you want to hit 5 for rebuild at the start. Makes sense. Do you want duchies? And just going from estate to duchy and from duchy into province just is just very slow. Hey, friendly ruin. Yeah, but Bienchen is not playing her distant lands. And wait. Oh, rebuild got horsed. Oh, okay. That makes sense. Bienchen, please notice that there is a horse button on this rune and you want to press it. No! Oh, yes. Okay, perfect. Uh, I don't mind 3 squires here. I mean, I'm trying to horse my cards. Trying to horse anything that's not a uh, anything that's not a rebuild. I feel like it should be a horse. Exception would be in Shelter Kingdoms. That makes sense. Because you actually need targets for your rebuild in those. Alright, I stayed into Duchy, and then how many non-province green cards do we have? We just had this one Duchy, right? Okay, so we just buy a Duchy. No, I think if I'm Bienchen, I think I'm just naming distant lands, and I'm very happy to see province into province of rebuilds. Because we have the points lead. Not a fan of these silvers. Yeah, we are bonfiring, but we are bonfiring the other thing. Not for Haunted Woods. This is going to be a slow game, but yeah, I would have liked the third rebuild too. Okay, so probably Bienchen thinks that this is an unfortunate draw for her. I don't really mind this draw. I really hope she doesn't name province, but I have a feeling she might. Yeah. Whoops. Whoops, indeed. Yes, that's something that I've done multiple times, and yeah. And this hand's not good. And we still have a blind spot for this ruin engine, or squires for buys. Yeah, I don't really understand why are we not milling. The good thing is that there are 24 plus 15 plus 6. That's 30, 45 VP left on the board. And Bienchen has a 19-point lead, so that is a big lead in terms of those points. Okay. Oh, why are we not horsing these squires? Oh, we could also buy out the estates and buy out the squires and win on the free pile that way. Okay, or we can horse these squires. And we are not happy to see that, because Bienchen probably is, but I am not. And Kenny probably is too, just to make Bienchen not feel alone. I do. We keep a. What is Malta's deck doing? I don't. Well, this is what happens in these sort of kingdoms. Like, this is a kingdom where it's like, where you don't have an obvious draw engine. So they're both trying to build an engine, and they're doing that by, well, trashing their cards and then replacing them with actions, right? And the problem is there are no. The problem is the actions that they are not drawing cards unless they're haunted with, or unless you horse them. Okay, the cultist draws cards, but for the opponent mostly. So they just. Oh. And also there is this jester that gains Malta junk cards. Okay, this is very big for Bienchen, because that. I don't think. Oh no, there was an estate. I was gonna say I don't think there is an estate, but there definitely was. Yeah, I would name estate, and that was a win. For sure. Oh, okay. Apparently, Bienchen1's rebuild deck is capable of hitting 8 somehow. And Malta resigns, and we have. It's a tie, right? Yeah, it's game 7. We are going to game 7 in the size champs. Mm. And yeah, that is amazing. Okay, border village is many trashing options. How do we draw cards though? Scrap can give a horse. Someone can draw a card if we summon a cantrip. Or a mountain village. Cargo ship can start us with a card in hand. Um, yeah, I don't know. Malta has a lot of trashing in their deck. Yeah, Tomb was an invite. Oh my god. There's going to be nothing left in these decks. What is the plan here? Yeah, this I think I do agree that this should be fast provinces, but are we just trying to make our deck like gold, gold, gold? Uh, maybe a cargo ship so we can set aside a province and one trash card that we can't trash. Oh, no, we can use the cargo ship to trash the last trash card. I am worried that our players are going to over trash and have their decks not do anything. We're summoning. Okay, that's fair. Don't love it, don't hate it. Okay, I like summoning a cargo ship. It's like summoning a silver, so not sure that I like it more. Yeah, I do not want this Necropolis in the deck. Yeah, I was thinking about this, John. Embargo tokens on province would make this game. Now, I guess you would still province and you just trash the curses, and you're happy about life. Yeah, from Scrap on Border Village is technically draw. True. Right? That's oh no, because that kills two cards and adds a horse, and horse only draws one. Okay, oh, because we can also get a card. Yes, Scrap on Border Village is technically draw. But but that means you can draw probably like what, 7 cards? You're realistically only gonna get 7 border villages. So you're gonna draw 7 cards over the course of the game. That does not sound exciting. And I don't understand why we didn't play this. Oh, okay, that's why we didn't play this priest. I'm not sure that Malta has put enough money in their deck before provincing. I think the answer would be no. I like this gold. Yeah, I'm worried about this situation where Malta puts a bunch of. Oh, what? Where Malta puts about a bunch of provinces in their deck and is not able to buy uh, to buy more because they just run out of, well, their money density is going to be awful. This is a drawn deck, so I think this is a province stockpile. Or is it neutral? Oh yeah, it is draw neutral. Right. you're right, because we're trashing 2 and we are regaining 1. Yeah, it's draw neutral. So there's no draw in this kingdom. We've established this for now. Yeah. There's no way to increase... No, summon is the only way to increase your hand size in this kingdom. On summon on Mountain Village. We want to say goodbye to the second junk dealer? Yep. Amazing. No, there's no time for scrap. I think this is time for province already. I would not mind another gold as well if we don't want a province this early. But yeah, I like province. And I think we want to get these stockpiles back. Yes, nice. I like this. Malta is... Oh yes, embargo is better than nothing. I completely forgot that there is a 2-cost card in this kingdom, to be honest. And yeah. Okay, this is a province stockpile from Malta. Border village. Sure. We really wanted to close the stockpile market. I mean, fine, I suppose. So I guess if I'm Bienchen, I just want to double gold here so that my deck has real money. Because right now I think that Bienchen deck has 2 golds and 4 stockpiles as money. And a junk dealer. So it does need a little bit more. Don't gain a duchy! This is something. This is something that feels off to me. Like both of these players, I feel like both of these players say, okay, it's greening time, and then they buy all the green cards except for estates, and I don't know. It's just, to me, if it's greening time, then that means there's provincing time and there's duchy time, and to me duchy time is very late. We put a gold. Sure, we can preserve a stockpile and keep the jungler in the deck. It's not the worst. I do want to province. Yeah. Oh, Malta still has a second junk dealer. Then I was not excited about goating that junk dealer. Also, wait, Bienchen1's deck has 3 golds, right? So that means Malta's deck has 1. So that means Malta's deck can never province. Okay. Border village and duchy. Okay. Yeah, Malta's deck can never province. They think it's greening time, Julu, and they think it's greening time, so we should take green cards over gold. I would imagine. Also, it's oh, they took the first duchy, so I need to take a duchy. Okay, Malta. um, Malta saw their deck and probably realized that they have 5 money in their deck. And they proceeded to buy a duchy. That is really interesting to me. Malta, you just like you just had your entire deck in hand, and yeah, okay, we are buying a silver. But it's a little bit too late because there's an embargo. Okay, sure. But Bienchen is just going to gold, and I want to border village a mountain village. Well, oh no, okay, no, that's fine, I guess. What are we? We should embargo the border village pile and hope that we can. Yeah, okay. Malta did realize that they're. Wait, what did they embargo? They embargoed nothing. I really thought we want to embargo a border village pile. Oh, the embargoed curse. Um, uh, so Malta can still never win, right? They need Bienchen to miss a state. This is how Malta. Uh, 2 turns in a row, in fact. That's how Malta wins. Alright, if we find a goal, that's game. And that's Bienchen. That is a 4-3 for Bienchen in side champs, the comeback queen that Bienchen is. Okay, that is incredible. Um, the reverse sweep, the Bienchen reverse sweeps again. All right. So if you're in Discord, you can still hang around. I may try to invite Bienchen for an interview here. And if you're watching this on YouTube or later, then thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.